We are live. Good morning. If you're coming in, give me a hello and let me know if you can actually hear me today. Yesterday, I did the whole video and no one could hear me. Anyway, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, you won't get back, but we are here now. So if you are coming in, give me a hello. If you're on replay, let me know you are on replay. Our January Kickstart is now live. We've got people starting last week, this week, and next week. Hey, Nikki. I'm also doing a free talk on Wednesday, the 26th of January, 8 p.m., all about how to improve your gut health and ditch the bloating. Lots of strategies around types of foods, the 5-day challenge that we do around gut health and bloating, also fermented foods, probiotics, and a lot more. But today I want to talk about something that comes up a lot, is because when we basically set ourselves up to lose. And that's when we say things like, and we mean it with good intentions, I'll eat healthier, I'll try to eat less rubbish, I'll drink more water, I'll do more exercise. Now, this is great and it might actually lead to positive action, which is good. However, what we see quite often is, and it's the same with me too, if I set a goal like this, is you might do some good stuff, but the moment you never know you're winning. And if you never know you're winning, you're always going to be slightly beating yourself up, slightly relying on feelings and your mood, right? Because if you never know if you're actually doing all right, more might be not good enough on a day when you feel rubbish. More might not be good enough on a busy day. You might not give yourself credit for what more actually is because you haven't set those expectations. So you now have a busy, stressful day, and you're saying, I need to do more exercise, but I used to do every day, now I don't. All of a sudden, you're beating yourself up. Yet actually, if you define what more is, well, I do half an hour on this day, 20 minutes on that day, 10 minutes on that day, because I know I'm going to be busy. Worst case, I do a 1 minute workout, just like we talked to today's in our Kickstart program as well. We start to define, actually, I'm okay with that. And actually, we stop beating ourselves up, wasting energy in that space. Then we have more energy to do the things that we probably know we need to do. But at the same time, we start to build momentum and actually realize and understand whether we're winning or not. And that's important, right? I saw it was in the paper or on social media or on the news about winning and losing, that debate around schools. There was a game in America, I think it was, a football game, and the score was something like 92-4. Now, I don't know how they score themselves. I think it was American football. But there was a big uproar because that team let that team get beat so much, which is interesting about winning and losing. But if you don't know if you're winning or losing, the problem is you'll just rely on mood. Did I do well? Well, it depends if I'm tired or not. Like, think of perspective, how much you rate things as good or bad, depending on how tired you are, depending on the mood you're in, depending on the day you've got in front of you. And if you're leaving your health to chance like that, you're probably going to run into obstacles, challenges, beating yourself up. And a lot of people say, I'm an all or nothing kind of person. And is that because we just say, I'm going to do more exercise, I'm going to drink more water, I'm going to eat healthier, and it's more, and less of this, but without actually defining what they are? How do we know if we're winning or losing? Then we go around in a circle. We do have a great day, but then we never live up to that great day, when actually maybe we need to set our expectations in line with our lifestyle. And this doesn't have to be huge. There was a study recently out. It was a meta-analysis, which is basically a study of all studies. So it looks at good quality studies that are graded at a certain level, groups them all together so that you're not just cherry picking a study. And it looks at what they kind of show. And they showed that 150 minutes of exercise a week, or 75 minutes of vigorous exercise a week, which is actually the government recommendations at the moment, reduce the chance of people getting depression by 30 to 35%. Obviously, depression is a complex thing, many variables, but they also controlled for trauma, nutrition, and other confounding variables, which is interesting. Even though it's not causation, we're trying to understand it better, of course, but it just shows that even small amounts at times do add up. And I don't know anyone who doesn't feel a little bit better after doing exercise. And of course, there's a lot more that goes into that, because it's often the last thing you want to do. But going back to what I said about, if you just keep saying, more exercise, more water. I'm going to eat less rubbish. Without defining it, we're going around in circles. We don't know if we're winning or losing, for one. And two, what this stops us doing is seeing what's working and what's not. And the problem with that is we just keep throwing more. I need to do more, When actually, maybe there's a missing link in there in terms of our nutrition side of things, in terms of adding a small habit in at a time. So I hope that helps. Any questions, as always, just let me know. Remember, our Kickstart starts this week, next week, week after. If you do want more information on that, just comment or send me a message. And I'm doing a free talk on Wednesday, the 26th at 8 p.m. on gut health, how to ditch the bloating and essentially improve your gut health, where we're going over a few strategies in there. If you want more information on that, just comment below with gut health, and I'll see you soon. Take care.